So once we get back outside in the season, the on-course scoring training becomes a big priority, right? During the winter, we want to do any sort of mechanical pieces that we want to get done so that by the time the spring and summer comes, we're back outside and playing. Now, I want to just give you guys an overview of what we do for the scoring training. There's a lot of different formats that you can do that work well. Something that we do is the principle of working your way from the hole backwards. Okay, so we do a 3-ball scoring game, and I'm going to give you some variations of how the game gets played. The baseline variation is this. You take 3 golf balls and you start 30 yards from the hole. So I would typically put a ball on the left side of the fairway, a ball in the middle, and then the ball on the right. Now, the higher the score level of the player, I would have them just do with 1 club. So whatever club you typically use, you can use for all 3 shots. As the skill of the player gets increased, if they shoot lower scores, I would increase the difficulty by making them use 3 different clubs, okay? So here's how this works. It's pretty simple. Ball on the left, ball in the middle, ball on the right. You have to play all 3 balls in and keep track of total score. And you can vary the rules per player. What we'll use as a stock is that you would have to hit the green 2 out of 3 times and shoot a total score. Let's say for a bogey golfer, for example, I would have them, they have to hit the green at least 1 out of 3 times, so 33%, and they have to make a total score of 9, so 3 per ball. Let's say someone who shoots upper 70s, for example, I might have them say, okay, you got to hit the green 2 out of 3 times. And they have to score even par or better total with the golf balls. Now that will be the same for them all the way back. So we would usually do this. If you're starting at 30, you would do the odd numbers all the way back to 190. So 30, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190. And then on the other days, you can do the evens. So start at 40 and work your way back. Now, this is not the only way to play this game, but it's a nice thing when you're outside, not just playing for score, and you're training scoring, right? The ability to shoot a certain score is a skill in and of itself, right? Getting comfortable doing these things to shoot a score will transfer over. The best thing I like about this, even though it is 3 balls at once, A, you can kind of cheat some time, right? Like you can kind of get a lot of shots in a short period of time. And B, all of this learning is happening in the environment that you're actually playing in. So if you're a higher skilled player, more advanced, kind of in the 70s, low 80s range, use the 3 balls, make your par 3, scale it from that, use a different club on each ball all the way back. If you're a more beginner golfer, up the score, so maybe it could be a 10 or 11 or 12 in the beginning, use just 1 club. If you're out playing 9 holes, because everyone asks, well, how do I do this? Hit 2 tee shots or a tee shot, pick the ball up, and then on the first hole, go up to 30 and drop 3 balls. And then play out. And then on the next hole, hit a tee shot, pick it up, and drop it at 50 and work your way back. So even if you're just going to go play 9, you can still do this. So really good scoring game here, a lot of different variations. Let us know if you guys have any questions with this. But the people that do this and stick with it throughout the year, definite correlation with the scores they shoot.